Hiya guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're just joining me, welcome. My name's Eve. For today's video, as you could probably see by the title, we will be testing the new Makeup Revolution brand Relove makeup. These products are anything from £5 and below. It's very affordable, very cheap, and yeah, we're just gonna test a full face. I actually have a lot of products in this little tub, and there's everything in here that I need to complete a full face. So I'll be testing these products, and I will also put like a picture and a price for each product throughout the video, just so you can see how much it is, because I can't remember 100% all the prices. So I'm gonna put them up on the screen so you can see. So yeah, let's just jump in and get the new Makeup Revolution Relove brand tested. I already prepped my skin, already done the skincare part. So the first thing we're going to be using is the primer, and this is Pore Vanish Primer, Blurring Primer. If I hear anything that's blurring or anything like that, I need it, because I have pores the size of a river's. They are absolutely huge and horrendous, and yeah, anything that's got blurring, pore filling, I'm all for it. Got 2 pumps. Oh, it smells. Oh, it smells amazing. What has it got? It smells like mandarin, tangerine, apple, orange. Just reminds me like a tropical scent, like oranges, just that kind of scent. So we're just gonna apply this onto my face and just rub it in. Oh, it smells amazing. So it's more of a liquidy consistency. It's a lot different than what I normally use for regards to blurring primers, because it's like water based, not like silicone based. It's more of a water based. It's like a cooling soothing gel. That's what it kind of reminds me. But once I keep applying it, it literally dries in. So I'm just gonna wait for that to dry completely. So the next thing we got is a foundation, and this is a Super Serum Hyaluronic Acid foundation, and I got mine in shade F6. Don't know if it's going to match me 100% at the bottle. It does not, but hopefully it does. Hopefully it hides all this red blemishes that I have on my face. So it just says foundation and doesn't really say anything else. I think it's meant to be like a sheer medium coverage, like a tinted moisturizer kind of thing. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush that I always use, and we're just going to apply it. So I'm just going to take the pipette, get a little bit of the product. Oh, it's a wee bit stiff to come out. Ooh. I just don't want to end up with this everywhere. So I'm just going to put a drop here, and put this back in. I'm not going to screw it because I don't know if I will need more, and just move my hair out of the way. The last thing I need to do is get foundation into my hair, so we're just going to apply this all over my face. And what? That is a really good coverage. Like, all my redness is pretty much disappearing. Wow, this is actually quite good. It's all my redness blemishes are kind of disappearing. It's easy to blend, as you can see, and it matches me perfectly, which I'm quite surprised, because the bottle seems a lot more darker than the foundation itself when you apply it to your face, because they're just don't match, don't they? The bottle's a lot more darker, so it's misleading in a way, but the foundation is applying amazing. I think I maybe put too much foundation, because now I have far too much on my face. I would say this is more medium coverage. Like, there is a little bit of blemish, not even a blemishes, more like there's a little bit of something seeping through, but I would not. I think I have found my favourite foundation, and it applies amazing. It's not mattifying, because recently, well, few months, few months, I actually prefer foundations that are more luminous, not matte, not matte finish. I just like to have that extra glow onto my face. So I'm just going to take my small mirror here and just to take a close-up look, and it blends perfectly. Like, I'm just shocked how amazing this is. And I think, if I remember this right, it's only £5. I'll put prices up on the screen anyway, but I think it's £5. And £5 for a foundation. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. £5 for a foundation. It's amazing. Honestly, amazing. So only thing I didn't get was the concealer. Not that I really need the concealer, but I still would want to apply just a little bit. I'll use the Makeup Revolution one. The Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in shade Light. I've used this a few times and I absolutely love it. So I'm only going to put like lightest dots under my eyes. Not much. And that's it. I'm not even going to put anywhere else because I don't think I even need to. And then all I'm going to do is just take a brush and just blend that in. And actually what I'm going to do is what the excess apply to my eyelid for the eyeshadow, so it's easier to apply because I need some sort of base when you apply the shadows. So now that my foundation is done, we're actually going to go and set my face with the powder, and I'll be using the Relove Super Matte Powder with Pink Clay and Niacinamide Super Matte Finish Lightweight Touch Powder. So that's what it looks like. Like, it's very light on the camera, but it's more pinky tone in the person. Like, it's more natural tone, that's what I meant to say. But on the camera, it just seems to be very white. So we're going to take the powder, take a brush, take a little bit onto the brush, and then just kind of set my kind of under eyes so I don't have any creases. As you can see, my eyelids already have creased, but it's fine. We're leaving that for an eyeshadow, and then just put a little bit of powder on the rest of my face. Not too much, just a little bit. So next thing we need to do is get some colour back into this face because I'm sorry, but I look very pale. So the contour I will be using is the Trio Contour, and I think it looks like it's got a contour, bronzer, and kind of highlighting shade. I think it says contour, but when I looked into it and I was trying to see something that kind of would do me a lot, and it does look like it's got a contour shade, a bronzer shade, and a highlighter shade. I'm gonna do is quickly swatch all three, and this is what they look like. So it does look like contour, bronzer, and highlighter, but I wouldn't use that gold as a bronzer as such because it's very bronzed. I would probably use that as for an eyeshadow. I'll swatch him just to see, but like, it's very orange toned, like a bronze kind of. So it more reminds me of a darker highlighter than a bronzer as such. But we're gonna give a shot and see, because I'm not gonna knock it down because it might actually work out as a bronzer perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna take a brush like that, and I'm gonna go in with that contour shade, but I'm not gonna even go a lot with that product because it's very pigmented. And we're just gonna apply this here as a contour. I'm actually gonna take my smaller mirror just so I can see, because depending on the mirror that's too far away, I can't really see properly. So I'm just going to get some colour back into my face. Oh, I love having colour back into my face. Feel more alive. So just put that onto my forehead. The other side. And this actually trio, just before I forget, it's called Baked Sugar. And what I like about the contour, the fact is very cheap and you get contour and a highlighter shade in. So what I'm actually going to do is take a little bit of this brush that I used for a powder and take that last shade, which was kind of very gold, and try and use that as a bronzer. I might end up in the disaster, but we're gonna give a shot and just apply that a little bit just to have extra colour. And yeah, we definitely got the extra colour. It's more of a golden toned, maybe a wee bit too warm, but it's okay. We're just gonna apply this all over my face, and then I'm gonna go back in with my brush that I used for the contour, and I'm actually going to take a little bit of that and chisel my jawline. It would help if I didn't put the hair. Oh, my hair is just a mess today. Don't know what's going on with it. So, chisel my jawline. Then the other side. and I already got colour back into my face and I absolutely love it. And what I realised, I don't have a blush. I don't have a blush. How could I forget about blush? Oh no, no, no. I don't have a blush. Now that the bronzer is done and also the contour is done, I'm going to take a little brush, and what I'm going to do is put just a little bit on my nose so it doesn't look like it's out of proportion, as in like too light, and do my nose just lightly, not too much, and then take a little bit of it and put it on the bottom of my lip. I love how this is actually turning out. It looks really, really good, and I love actually definitely going to be using that golden more. It's given me like a bronze, but it's also got the glow as well, which I absolutely love just now. So I'm going to go and take my little brush, if I can find it in this massive huge tub. I have a highlighter brush and I don't know what I've done with it because I can't find it in this tub. So the two options, either I'm blind and I can't see it, or I've actually lost it and I don't know where it is. I haven't lost it, I found it. It's in my daily makeup tub. That's why I couldn't find it. So we're gonna go and apply the middle shade, which says contour, but it's more of a highlighter shade, I think. So we're just gonna apply it. And as you probably know, I love a good highlighter, and I hope this is really good. So let's, because so far the palette's been really, really good. I loved how the bronzer looks. I love how the contour looks. So let's apply this highlighter and highlight my cheekbones. What? Look at that glow. I love a good highlighter, and this is making me happy. Love it. So a little bit more onto the other side. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous glow. I love a highlighter. Absolutely love it. So a little bit on tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, and of course Cupid's bow. Just a little bit more. Not that we need any more, but just a little bit. And I love the fact that this highlighter is actually applying so nicely. It's like a baked highlighter. It's not got the glitter. Like sometimes when you get a cheap highlighters, it's got like glitter particles inside, and when you apply it, it just looks like glittery dots all over your face, and I don't like that. But this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. To be fair, who doesn't like a highlighter? I like to glow like a tin man, because I just love the highlighter way too much. And then a little bit on my chin. Now I have that applied, the highlighter, I'm absolutely loving. I am glowy and I just love to shine. Highlighter just makes me happy. And this little palette is making me definitely happy. Like, you got 3 things in here, and the price, like, you can't go wrong with this at all. It's amazing, it's cheap, and it looks amazing. Absolutely love it. So I can't complain. It's brilliant. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually go and do my brows and my eyelids. So the first thing I have is this brow pencil. And this is Microblade Brow Pencil. And I think I got mine's in shade medium brown. So it says precise mini tip, blade tip, precise comb, creates hair like strokes, ultra defined brow. And yeah, no, I actually got mine's in shade dark brown, because my hair's a lot darker now, so I went with the dark brown. This is the pencil we're going to be using, Blade Brow. So this is the brush side, and then this is the pencil side. So it is quite thin, but it's more like a rectangular shape. It would help if I didn't drop things on my table, but this is what it looks like. I don't know if it's going to be picking it up on the camera, but this is what it looks like. It's like a rectangular shape, like it's not square, it's rectangular. It is quite precise. So I'm just going to take the spoolie part and I'm just going to brush my brows throughout before we fill my brows. I'm going to do one brow just now so we can see what the difference is. So I'm going to take this pencil and just kind of fill in my brow. Oh my god, this literally melts into my brow. Fills perfectly in. I don't have to push the product and it fills them perfectly. Just look at that brow already. Not even finished it and the difference. And then just take the spoolie and brush through so there's no sharpness and it's just nice and brushed throughout. It would help if I didn't mark my face. I'm going to do that other brow in a minute. So the next thing I got is this product here. And this is called Glossy Fix Clear Gel Mascara. But it's got one side for lashes and one side for brows. So I'm going to use that to set my brows before we go and complete the other one. I'm not going to use the clear mascara because I have a mascara that I want to use. But we're just going to brush this through my brow just to set them into a place and just give me that fluffy brow. And look at that brow, it's already looking so much better. It's got a shape and a difference. Brow done, no brow done. I like it. These two together, brilliant. So I'm going to go quickly, do this brow, and then we can jump in and complete the rest of the makeup. Now that my brows are done, the gel is in, nice and sitting. You ever feel like you do one brow and you absolutely love it, and when you do the other one, it's just not wanting to work the way you want it to work? Well, this is my case. There's nothing wrong with the product, it's just me. It's my brows. They just have mind on their own, and today this one just doesn't want to sit the way I want it to sit, and there's nothing else I can really do with it. So I'm just going to leave it to sit, and then I'll go over with a pencil again just to make sure to fill that little gap, because I have gel on and it's not just going to work. So next thing we got is eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette I got is the Empower Shadow palette, which is this one here, and I absolutely love the colors in this palette. They're absolutely stunning. It doesn't really give you shade names as such because the packaging is quite cheap, and this is what the palette looks like inside. And only reason I went for this kind of tones because I absolutely love right now pinks, blushes, blush tones, burgundies. It's just absolutely love those shades, so that's why I went for this palette. So we're gonna go and try create an eye look with this gorgeous little beauty. So first shade I'm gonna use is this little shade here, but first what I need to do is take the same brush I used for concealer and just fix the creasing on my eyelids and just make sure that concealer is all over that eyelid, so it's easier to apply the shadows onto my eyes. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with that light shade, which is just this shade here. We're going to take a little bit onto the brush, and we're going to put that pretty much all over my kind of crease, just to give... I really need to stop frowning. I'm just making my forehead more creased, but I can't help it because I have hooded eyes, so I need to kind of raise my forehead just so I can get into my eyelids. As you can see, they are hiding because I have hooded eyes. Joys. So we're just putting that shade all over the kind of crease before we apply the next shade, and we're going to do the same onto the other one. So I'm going to take that same brush, and the next shade we're actually going to be using is going to be this one here, the kind of red toned. So I'm going to take that onto the brush, the same one we used for the lighter shade, and I'm just going to pack that on to the outer corner. Well, that's a lot lighter than what it is into the pan. And all I'm doing is just packing that shade on. I'm not blending it yet. I'm just packing the shade just now. And now that shade's packed on, I'm just going to slightly blend that out just a little. It is very patchy just now. So what I'm actually going to do is swap the brushes and go for more flat brush and apply that again, and then take a fluffy brush and go in with that lighter shade, which is the pink one, which is this one here, and apply that kind of outer, like the edge of the red shade that I've done. And I don't know if I like it. Like, it's very patchy. You know, guys, I wouldn't lie to you. You know, I will tell you my honest opinion and everything on these shadows. But however, this is getting very patchy. As you can see with our patches right there. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is take a wipe, clear that eye, reapply concealer and try again. So now I've took that off, it is a little bit pink toned, but what I'm actually going to do, instead of applying a concealer, I know this, never ever I have problems with this P. Louise base. So I'm going to be using the Rumor 01 and I'm just going to put it back in my hand, apply it to my eyelids and then apply the shadows, because I know if I put the P. Louise base and if the shadows doesn't work, it's the palette. Now that that is on, now it's the truth. Is this palette good? Because I know this base never ever lets me down. So what I'm actually going to do, instead of going for that light shade, I'm actually going to keep that just now. We're going to go in with that red shade, which is this one here, and then blend it out with that pink shade. So the truth is, does this really work? So let's see. And what a difference a base makes. Like, look at that pigment. So yes, definitely you need a base onto your eyes. The concealer wasn't doing it at all. This, however, look how pigmented that is. So I'm just gonna pack this on. Look how pigmented, and that is no patchy at all. So like I said, the P. Louise base never lets me down, and it shows me the truth of if the shadows really work. And yes, they do. Like, this palette is good so far. Like I said, it's all depending on the base of the eyelids, and P. Louise base is amazing. You need it. If you haven't got it, go for it. It helps your shadows all the way. So I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to gently buff the edge, just very gently. So I'm going to take a flat brush just like this one, and I'm going to go in with that lighter shade, which is this one here, the pink one, and apply that and blend the red shade out. So I'm just going to gently blend that out. And the only reason I'm doing this way, because this is all going to be light, and then I'm going to apply that shimmer. I got two shimmers here. I go very light pink, and then like this one here. I'm actually not going to use the brown shade today. I'm going to use the pink one for my inner corners, and then the shimmer I'm going to use for my lid. So I'm just going to take a little bit more and just apply that very gently. So it kind of blends into that red shade, and oh my god, I'm absolutely loving how this eye look is turning out. You can tell I'm excited. Base makes the whole difference. Like, my eye look is turning out perfectly. I'm so glad I removed it and reapplied and applied the P. Louise base, because of what a difference does that make. It's just gorgeous. We're gonna go and apply this shimmer here. So I'm gonna take it onto my pinky. It is gorgeous. And we're just going to apply this into the inner part of the eye. Take a little bit more. And like I said, I'm going to put that lighter shimmer, which is just this one pink here, and I'm applying that into my inner corner. So I'm going to take a small brush and take a little bit on to the brush and apply that to my inner corner and kind of blend that in to the shimmer. So it kind of just goes from that gradient, darker to lighter, lighter to darker, just a little. And it's more matte actually. So I'm going to go in with that pink first shimmer that we used and apply that with the brush just to kind of blend that in. So before we complete this eye, I'm not going to do this eye on a camera. I'll just do that quickly off the camera. But I'm going to use this, and this is the Kohl eyeliner, and I think I got mine's in shade black. It's just, oh no, I actually haven't. I got mine's in shade white. Can't even remember. White makes your eyes bigger, so maybe that's why I ordered white. I thought it was black, but it's not, it's white. So I'm just going to take the eyeliner and apply that on to the lash line. Oh, that was in the eye. And then I'm going to take the eyeliner and gently pull it down and apply that into the lash line just before we apply any shadows on. It's very, very creamy. As you can see, there's a little white there, that's on my lashes, but hopefully the mascara will take that away. So now that I applied the eyeliner, I'm gonna go and finish my bottom lash line. So I'm gonna go in with that darker red shade and apply that onto my lower lash line, and then blend it out with a pink just to complete this eye look. And then go in with that light pink and blend that a little bit out. I'm absolutely loving how this eye look is turning out, but only thing I want is that shimmer just a little bit more oomph. So I'm gonna wet my finger with a setting spray and take that shimmer again onto my finger and apply that onto the lid and see. Oh yes, that's so much better. I just wanted that a little bit more shimmer onto my eyelid. So the mascara I'm actually going to be using is the Powder Lash Volume Mascara, which is just this one here. Let's see what the wand looks like on this mascara. Oh, it is quite big. It's a very, very big wand onto the brush. So yeah, let's just apply this onto my lashes. When I do mascara, I prefer not to talk because in case I poke myself in the eye, because that happens quite often. So we're just going to apply one coat first. And that's a one coat of mascara done. And look at the length this mascara has actually have given my lashes, and it does say volume, so it's more of a volume than a length. It does what it says on the packaging. It's a volume mascara, and that's only one coat of the lashes done. Just had to answer a phone call. My little boy has been accepted in nursery in August. I'm absolutely excited. He needs that kids interaction, and he's been accepted into nursery, the one that I actually wanted, so I'm actually buzzing and excited. Anyways, let's jump back into the video. So I'm gonna quickly go and finish this eye off the camera, then I'm gonna come back and we can finish the rest of the makeup. So I'll see you back in a minute. I went and done both of my eyes and applied 2 coats of mascara, and I've also done pretty much both exact the same, and I absolutely love how it's turned out. So I've also went off the camera and done a lip liner because the next product I have is a gloss, and the lip liner I used was actually Cash's Beauty Rose Nude Lip Liner. This is what it looks like, Cash Beauty lip liner, and I absolutely love their lip liners, so that's the lip liner I used. So the next product I have is this lip gloss, and it's Baby Gloss lip gloss. It's Baby Gloss. Look how cute and adorable that is. So cute, and I think this lip gloss will match this eye look perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna go and apply this. Oh, it smells so good. Like, their products smells amazing. So I'm gonna go and apply that onto my lips. So this is the final look that I have created with the new brand Relove makeup, which is by Makeup Revolution. Their products are affordable, and my base actually looks really, really good. It's very dewy and I absolutely love it. The bronzer, the highlighter, stunning. The shadows worked out perfectly fine as long as I apply a decent base, and the mascara is great. It's given my lashes length but volume. Brow product, amazing. Like, every single product I have tried from this brand I absolutely love. Every product I will be definitely using again. And why also with the eyeshadow palette, why I noticed as well, so you can create a pink eye look, what I have done today, but it also gives you 2 shades, which is this one here, the brown, and then a light one, and you can create a more natural look and apply this light. It's more of a matte with tiny bit of a shimmer onto your crease if you want more natural look, or if you want a pink eye look like I have created, then you can use the pink shade. But all the products from this brand, amazing, and everything is £5 and less. And look at my base, I absolutely love how my eyes are looking. I love the gloss. It's not another thing as well, this gloss, it's not sticky gloss. Sometimes when you get a gloss, it can be very sticky and just not a great consistency, but this is really, really good, and I think I'm actually going to go and buy more shades because I love a good gloss, and this looks amazing. But yeah guys, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, but before you go guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, click on those bell notifications down here below so you get notified every single time I post, and also put thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments, have you tried any products from this brand, because I would love to know. But yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video guys. Bye. Mwah.